Good evening, Alexa. Turn Office on. No one told me I was sat in the dark.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Good evening.
Sorry. Didn't register.
Alexa, fart.
Hello.
Good evening.
There we go.
How are we, everyone besides Mark, fiddling with Alexa doing?
Oof. Oh, hello.
What? Sorry. Oh, she loves it.
That will get us banned on Twitch. But, you know.
Dirty bitch, that woman.
Oof. Tell you about it.
Say my name, Daddy. Say my name.
Is it Tuesday?
I think it is.
Is it? Okay.
We were actually just talking just before we went live that we were pretty much 8 months into this whole COVID, like different lockdown versions.
First lockdown started on the 23rd of March.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. So we're less than a week away from being a full March to November, 8 months. Woo. Is it me or does it feel longer?
No, in some ways yes, in some ways no.
Longer and shorter at the same time. It's weird.
It's in a way shorter because there are all these things that normally happen like over the summer months that haven't been there. So it's like, when is that happening? When are the festivals happening and different things?
Never.
Like, so, good evening to our trusty viewers, to Mr. Matt Waits, Alex, hello. Our VIP Dale, to Ali. What are you doing, Mark?
I had to set up the whole new thing. It was deleted off my stack.
Okay. Good Abend, Ben. Evening to Fee, evening to Jay, Gareth with no surname. Good Abend, Ilse, and also good evening to Matt. To Phil, hope you're not falling asleep tonight. SPT 1235, are you a bot or are you a viewer? Those are the ones I can see at the moment. Good evening to the people watching over at YouTube. Andrew Wilsey has, at least for now, revealed himself.
Our apologies for last week, Andrew. I have no idea what happened. No idea.
We dug into it and there was like no reason why it wouldn't go.
Oh, for the YouTube. The YouTubes just didn't play.
Hang on. This is messing with me.
What is?
We're in the wrong place on screen, aren't we?
Oh,
what do you mean we're in the wrong place on screen?
Are we?
Screen.
In honor of Phil, we have to pay tribute and homage to Des O'Connor, who has sadly passed away.
God rest his soul. Couldn't sing for shit.
Rest in peace, Des. You have highlighted a lot of our Friday quizzes with your non-presence.
And he will continue to do so.
Well, the Friday quizzes are over. So they're in the bin.
For now.
For now, maybe. We don't know. Maybe if we will bring it back or maybe in a different format or...
I think I had a bit too much to drink up last Friday night.
Last Friday night.
Shall I tell you how I know that? That I've not had an alcoholic beverage since then.
You haven't had an alcoholic beverage since...
Mark? Is it
really?
Something about this? I was like, I messaged Mark saying, oh, I have to send you something. What? Yeah, you agreed with David. What?
Alex,
yeah.
Alex, mate, when... Really? Alex, mate, when... 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 Alex, mate, when It didn't. Yeah,
He was.
I
He
was.
yeah, he's been worse, but he was really pissed. So anyway, how's your week been, guys, since last Tuesday?
You want the honest truth, or should I just lie?
Lie.
Yeah, lie.
Fantastic week.
Yeah,
Really
me too.
enjoyable
Awesome,
week.
yeah.
On a Mercedes.
I've had an awesome week as well. It's been absolutely fantastic.
But you've been off, haven't you? Today and yesterday.
Yeah, maybe.
So that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I've had
Turkey,
2 days
you
off.
have a job to do.
You've got a job. One job.
Yeah,
One job.
the job. Oh, let's do it.
He's just
Sorry, we
testing
haven't
out
did-
his new admin rights.
Yeah, we're having to teach the new guy the moderator obligations, not rights, obligations.
100 seconds, I think, is fair.
Yeah,
Nice round number.
and then you just remove that again, so he doesn't have to sit out the entire duration of his.
Oh, well, you usually make me do that, Martin. So
That's the difference. No, I don't, because you moan and PM after like 2
Oh,
minutes.
yeah.
So
that's true.
that's true.
How did you do it for 100 seconds? Every time I do it, it's 600.
On time out. There we go. On timed out.
Bitch
Well-
nipples. I'm guessing that V's a typo.
Well, we have a jam-packed show
And-
tonight, so let's just jump into it. Chandler, what are you vaping?
Me? Oh! I've got my trusty billet box.
The pot.
Yeah, I've got the pod system. Unsurprisingly, I've got the
The snail.
snail in there. If it doesn't matter, it doesn't focus. You know what a snail looks like. Yeah, and I've got some of my. Yeah, that's not what's in the bottle because I haven't got any of this left. I've got my version of that inside there that I've made up from.
It's like kiwi.
Yeah, it's kiwi, apple, strawberry, mint.
I've got
And-
a box on the side of the kitchen of that for you.
Have you?
I just need to go to the post office.
How long's it been there, Matt?
I pulled it out at the weekend, so I remembered.
Oh! Have you got the? Don't forget the next mesh, because you know what I've done. I've bought they've got a when I you little angel. They've got an offer on the build deck.
Okay, you bought the right colour, didn't you?
I didn't have any choice. It was stainless steel, but I seem to remember you said it said SS on the side of the box.
Wasn't it a rainbow one?
SS.
Get in. It was only a $5, so I thought, why not? Yeah, cool. So, so I've got that with the kiwi appley thingy in it, and I've made some. That's not it. It's over there. There you go. Why do you need to see it? Because all it says is apple pie written on it with a little sticker.
It's just nice to see.
It's there you go. It's visual.
Yeah.
It's visual. So I've made up some apple pie this week. I've made for the first. How long have I been mixing? 4 years.
4 or 5 years, yeah.
Something like that. And I've been trying to make apple pie and custard ever since I started, and failed miserably.
It's all about that base.
Yeah, 4 years. I've cracked it. It's really nice. I think the secret is I was putting way too much of the fruit in. I've only got like 2% apple in it.
Are you using Fuji apple?
No.
Try Fuji.
Try Fuji. I might. Do you know? Actually, the the concentrate I'm using is Applicious by Vampire Vape, purely because that's what was in the cupboard.
Get some Fuji apple.
Fuji apple.
But I'd mix it. We'll have this conversation afterwards. But I'd mix it with another apple
Okay.
So then you've got the depth of the apple and then the sharpness of Fuji, and then it's a good balance.
Ooh. Okay, try that.
And
Sounds good.
And a secret for you: if you can find some orange cream, just orange cream concentrate, 1%.
Orange cream.
Orange cream.
What does that do to it?
Lifts apple into next week.
Really? Okay. All right. There you
So
go.
more experimentation yet with the apple pie.
Okay. I thought, I'd got this is the first time I've got a recipe that I've gone, actually, that ain't half bad. I could all day vape. So I've been chugging. This is my the first batch I made up was like 50 mil, and I've now made up. You can tell when I trust my recipe because I actually make a big batch rather than just little dinky ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd usually make 50 mil up when I'm experimenting. Anything lower than 50 mil, it's not accurate enough.
Thanks for the sub, David. Appreciate that, buddy.
And evening, David. Evening to Lump as well, who have joined us.
G'day.
G'day.
And I've cracked out my squape.
Oh.
I've gone and put the Vapor Giant drip tip on the top, and it actually looks all right, if a little bit on the tall side. But
I quite like their original one, the black one with the ridges down the side. I quite like that.
Which one? The tall one. Yeah, I actually tried to get hold of one of those and couldn't because that was from like Vapor Giant V1 or V2, wasn't it?
No, I meant the one that came with the
with the scrape.
With the scrape.
Okay. Yeah. The drip tip for that isn't bad, but you know me. I can't actually remember which was the original drip tip anymore. But anyway, and I've rebuilt it. There you go. Look at that.
Very
More
nice.
cotton in that.
Oh God, no! Don't want any more cotton than that in there.
I have no problems with mine at all. Is that direct lung or mouth to lung?
Mine's direct lung. You mouth to lung yours, don't you?
Yes, mine's an MTL. I've only got the MTL insert.
Yeah, I've only got the direct to lung insert, which is quite a big old.
Is that 4 mil? Is that 4 mil tank? That is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
news.
it's really definitely TPD friendly.
Fresh news. Apparently the Bay's getting the new Vandy Vape Pulse in. Hot off the press.
Ooh.
Carry on. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. So that's my vapey malarkey. Other than I do keep coming back to the Requiem. That is a cracking little RDA.
How did you manage to spoil everything?
What?
That tip must be 3 times the height of the RT.
That's Jimmy's fault, right? I can't get the bugger off now. I had got an Ultim tip on it. And yeah, that was pretty much Jimmy's reaction. And I went, well, if you want a bloody stupid looking tip, I've got a stupid looking tip. So I put that on it. And actually, it's a very slightly cooler vape, so I actually like it with that tip on. So it's staying. I don't care. So there.
Such a rebel.
I know. Tell me about it. Perky, what are you vaping on?
Eating to late as well. Hello.
Well, I'm very boring, so I've got the Danny 21700 yet again, but I've now got the DLC HAR from Vapor Bay. Full price, obviously. Twats. But they did send me some juice to review as well. So inside it, I've got the that's Amerta's new Gusto range. This is Shisha Double Apple. It's very nice. It's like it's like a red apple and green apple. Can't really tell the difference.
What was I saying?
Wow.
What was I saying?
But it's 2 apples. It's definitely 2 apples.
Double apple?
And the 2 apples just brings it up. And it's also
It'll have a little bit of orange cream in there.
I think
So what you're saying is double apple.
1%.
Double apple is two apples.
Yes. In case you didn't know.
That's a clever name then.
That is the bombshell of the evening. and it's also got a tiny little bit of like cool, menthol in there, but it's a tiny, tiny bit. So it sort of replicates when you bite into an apple and get that cool sensation. It's really well done.
Have you? Is shisha a big thing in UK, or was it? Because like the best combination on shisha is double apple and
Yeah. I've had it not in the UK, but I've had it when I've been to Turkey and stuff. And double apple is the one for shisha. So so I'm vaping that. I've not got it on a mod at the minute, but I've also got the Avatar, the black version, and I've got the tobacco nuts one, which is sort of like. Oh, and they sent me a pamphlet as well. They didn't send me any nick shots, but they sent me a pamphlet, so I'm happy about that.
You got a
I love a pamphlet.
That's what we haven't sent you.
Send in the pamphlet. Yeah. A variety of nuts embraces wonderfully the tobacco body, while notes of bourbon, vanilla, and coconut complete this unique combination. But yeah, it's very definitely not.
So basically, they've already written the review for you.
Yeah, I'm just going to read that. I'm going to read that and say Finn, the end.
Okay.
But that's a really nice tobacco flavour. The tobacco supports the other flavours rather than it being a tobacco, in my opinion. But it's very nice. And also in the dwarf, I've got the what is it? The Alchemist Cupboard. Or what is it now? I think it's coconut, hazelnut, caramel, and something else. But that's the one that I mixed up myself. It's quite nice, but needs a bit more steeping because it's a little bit rough.
Rough.
So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I am enjoying the hard DLC. Definitely, it's very, very nice in my opinion.
Is your bottom still dry? Mine is.
It is. It's really dry. I did have a little bit of seepage around the edge. But when you take the juice flow control bit off, the O-ring underneath that was twisted quite a lot. So we untwisted it, and it's been fine since. Oh, yours is dry too, or like a dry bottom.
Dry as a
so I'm gonna have to be the cunt here. We didn't even notice Chandler's shirt. What the hell is going on, Chandler?
But
I rarely say this to you, but take that shirt off right now.
You weren't supposed to notice. I was going to slowly during the show zoom out until and just to see if you would actually notice the t-shirt. I'll keep it zoomed in.
Alex, no, different setups. He's got the man's version. I've got the comfortable version.
So sorry for interrupting. I just.
So that's pretty much all I'm vaping. How about Martin next?
I've whipped out the CLZ RQ this week with the Leon on top.
Okay.
With a 0.3 alien built in there, and then 40 watts, and it's just
nice.
Not too warm, even though it's advised to build a bit higher than 0.3.
Are you enjoying the Leon, Martin?
Yeah, actually, am. It's not a Vena, but it's. I'm not parting with it, so that's positive. In that, I'm vaping some 2 milligram Mango Monkey, where the banana is a bit more dominant on this build than the mango, but it's all right. Then also on my trusted Seduce and Imperia, it's literally become my go-to. If I'm in doubt when I want to vape, I can always vape this. Great setup, great RTA, and still vaping the juice down from the bay, Future Juice, mango, and passion fruit.
Very nice.
Then I've got my my new toy, Boosh pot.
Oh, the fish.
Boosh.
Fish. Boosh.
Fish with 2 eyes.
Yes.
The fish.
Fish.
It's a fish.
And in there I've got some frucht, mixed berries.
So hang on a minute. You've got a fish with some fruit.
He's got a fucked fish.
Yeah. Quite nice.
Is it good though, Martin?
I'll give you my my highs and lows a little bit later. Yeah, that's me, Mark.
I've actually got a few in front of me tonight, and that's unlike me. I recoiled my Nibiru, so that's back in rotation.
Marvelous.
With the whatever it's called, the pylon.
Yep.
In that, I'm blasting through Green with Envy.
Excellent. I found some of that in my cupboard.
It's good shit. Good shit. Also on the lead box, with Concierge Tip, Autumn Button. I know Martin will love that.
You needn't have bothered with the drip tip. Look at the size of that.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's titchy.
It's just right for a billet.
For God's sake.
Perfect.
That's what Chandler's saying. That's what you want, a man's tip here.
Get that in the gob.
Take your eye out that.
Right.
I think, guys, later Chandler's going to show you something that has a real tip. I mean,
Oh,
a
yes.
rod or a tank, not that tip.
Okay, sorry.
Don't get.
Oh, have you seen what I've got lined up later?
I think at least I've sent you some suggestions. That's why I'm saying it.
Ah, I did include that.
And in that,
Never mind.
Snail and I is vaping on Pink. Ooh, nearly. Pink with Envy,
Pink with them.
which is a very nice rhubarb. Also mentioned Ha. And also, I'm starting to quite like the Venner.
Oh, nice.
I knew you would like the Venom.
I'm coming round to it. I didn't like it for a start.
I was like that as well. First time I had one, sold it, and then got it again, and I loved it the second time.
So yes, Venner on the cult. It's certainly taken me back to Squad Kid. I wasn't Squad Kid at all. Hated it, in fact. Is it true it works best in blue? It's lies, all lies.
Works best in blue. What?
And I caught that just in the nick of time, I've got to say. Because that is much like my Haar's derriere. Dry as a nun's cunt.
Sorry,
Gotta have the bottle filled. Oh, you just had to squonk. Okay. All right.
So, and in that, I don't know.
I love it when you pick up something you've not used for a while. It's got some liquid in it, and you spend a good 10, 15 minutes going, what the hell's this?
Yeah, I know this. I
I know that. Yeah, I recognise the flavour. What is it?
I think it's the mango Rice Krispies.
Ooh,
But
that's
it's
an
not-
interesting combination.
It's not an overly... The mango's kind of... the mango's done one.
Mango's done one. Okay.
The mango's done one, and all I can taste is Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
But no, that is me and mine setups.
Yeah, it was like I picked this up earlier, and look, it's got that on the bottle.
Decoded.
Yeah, but that's not what's in it. I've obviously used it for something else. I think it's Tickle Me Pink, but I'm not 100% sure.
What was the... there was only one of Decoded that I really liked, and I think we were one of the first to bring that into the UK. There was a donut one they did. And I
This
think-
one's strawberry summer fruits, but it was all right.
I'm sure Decoded.
They did a nice watermelon one.
No, they didn't. No such thing. Bigfoot. That's it. Bigfoot fried donut.
Nice fried donut. Oof.
There we have it. There we have it. So yes, highs and lows.
It's lows.
Highs and lows. Martin,
My
do you
high.
start? Go on.
My high. I managed to make an apple pie that I actually quite like. There you go. That'll do. Whoa, get in. Can you tell that I'm actually a little bit chuffed about that?
You do seem rather happy with yourself. Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
But if it's 4 years in the making, then you have every right to be. Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
well, Mark, if you are ready with my, don't bring it up yet. So my first high of the week is actually something that was posted today from my good friend over at Vulcan Designs. A new version of the Seduce, not a new version, but a special body. If you could bring up that image, Mark, of the white one. It's just, even
Sorry,
though
it's
I'm not into wood.
The
at
first
all,
one, yeah.
just the white body.
I can't see them. Oh, high.
Hi.
High, not low.
Yeah, the extra one I sent you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is white wood. I was like, I PM Victor Schroeder saying, is that white Juma? No, it's white wood. And it must be brass, like around the button and guttering and so on. White wood, ladies and gentlemen.
That
Special.
is-
And it's a ribbed one also, so it's a real special one.
For hair
That's
play.
do actually-
mildly impressive.
And apparently it doesn't have an owner yet. I'm just saying.
But he will soon.
I've got a
Right.
feeling that is going to be a little bit. You might need a bit of a vape budget for that one. I've got a feeling.
Well, they're still around the $800 mark.
Are you trying to trigger me?
No, not at all. It was literally, and despite the fact that I don't like wood, I was like, this is pretty.
But there's knurling in the background, you bastard.
No, I just noticed that top center knurling spotted.
Moving on. My other high of the week is
You could barely call that knurling.
just remove that picture, Mark. The Toe King is saying turkey. I don't know what that means.
Who's that?
David,
Oh,
I can't grow
yeah.
facial hair, so sorry.
Me neither.
My other high is my Fouche pot, which I picked up yesterday for the purposes of this review. No, I have a friend who brought it home from one of his distros, who has a vape shop, so I picked it up. Some of you may know the Fouche neck tube that also had the same principle of being able to light up in the middle. Quite a little fancy.
Does it light up when you vape it?
You have different
it's
settings.
got to.
So
Oh come on! Oh,
my
look at
gosh.
that!
just light up. If you shake it twice, it changes color.
No, it's still blue.
Keep
Yeah.
shaking.
I've just fixed it.
See how long we can keep this going.
Well, there is. You can have the as it is right now. I've just locked it, I think. Doesn't matter. I fiddled with it yesterday. You can change it so that it only is like when you're vaping it. You can also have it just blinking, different colors. You can have a solid color. Of course, that also drains the battery. It has a 550 milliamp battery built in. Little snuggly USB-C, which is hidden, so you pull out the little thing on the bottom.
Cheeky.
That is a bit cheeky.
Isn't it? Look at that. Does that come off or does it just slide down?
No, it just slides down.
Oh, I
You
like
slide
it.
it back up, and then it's hidden.
It's like exposing a cheeky bumhole, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Here you go. Stick it
The
in.
fact that the charging port isn't on the bottom is because you have a button on the bottom, so you can really be like the real have the cringy holding it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm mech broke because if you just use the draw activate, it fires 7 watts. So if you want a bigger vape or better or warmer vape, you push the button, then it pulls out 10 watts.
Oh, now that's clever.
Actually a bit. I think it's a bit clever with the feature with such a small device. They say that the pods you can choose, you can turn them. I actually don't know whether the air comes in, but yeah, it does actually come in on the bottom and then goes all the way up to the small holes that are.
That looks like the bottom of a dry white marker.
The reviews say that you can twist it like half a circle and then the air is different, but I don't really feel it different. It's 1.4 ohm coil, so I definitely recommend it for like high milligram Nick Soles, etc. I'm vaping some 20 milligram. It's delivering very, very good it's very smooth. I wouldn't say that the flavor is the best I've had. It doesn't kill the caliber on the flavor. It is a bit watery on the flavor, so it kind of.
Well, it is a fish, so.
Well, it is a fish, but yeah, quite enjoying it at the moment. Only little negative thing, which I know they couldn't do, is that the pod is as well, like smoky black, whereas the rest of the mod is blue, but. It's impossible to have pods in different colors because who would carry? Oh, we need to have yellow and red and blue and shit. So that's fair for the. I don't even know what I paid for it because he didn't want money for it. So it's around the 25 quid mark or something like that, I think, in the UK. Nice little pod, delivers excellent in terms of giving you that.
Good evening, Shy. Good to see you, mate.
Evening, Shy. Edeptov. So yeah, definitely enjoying that, and just the fact that it's blue and it lights up, and Ben, you're spot on, like LEDs and me. I love it. It could even taste like shit. I will still keep it.
Take care, Lump. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Lump. So yeah, I don't have any low for the week, but I have a meh.
Meh.
Yeah, last week I to a lot of people's surprise, I actually had a high, which was a bridge. This week the meh is also a bridge, but it's more like a meh, like not another one, and it's gonna be hella expensive. Mark, you can bring up the picture now.
Yeah,
First
so.
one, MOBB1.
MOBB.
Monarchy are making a bridge.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And just that we're saying Monarchy, we know it's gonna be hella expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Just look at the next picture, Mark.
That's a weird looking thing.
So the little crown thingy on top is, as far as I can read and see, is only like it's just sitting there, doesn't have a function. But it's just it's a Monarchy design.
It just takes up juice capacity then.
Yes.
Flip to the next one, Mark, because then we can see the deck, which seems like a very small deck. Definitely, I think this is primarily.
Oh, it does look tiny, doesn't it?
Mouth to lungy, and the cotton would then go on these little nicks in. On
It looks like they've got plenty of pins ready for it.
Yeah, and that's on the last picture.
Sorry.
Yeah, just click to the next picture.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that's all the airflow options, isn't it?
I'm curious if that really tight one is 0.6 millimeters.
Good God, that'll keep Mark happy.
I'm curious. Don't know the price yet. They've just teased, and just today I saw them teasing a gold-plated version of it, which is gonna be even more ridiculously expensive. But it's Monarchy, and that's why it's not a high for me. But it's not a low. It's more like a meh.
It does have a built-in 510 threading on the bottom, though.
Well, that is a plus.
That is clever. So you don't need an adapter.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Yeah, and Shy,
everything should have one.
you're
of them.
nailing it because of the price is going to be probably in the high section, but they're also including all the pins to start off with, as well as
That's
they do
good.
on
3
as well
figures.
at Misu usually do.
It's got to be at least 200 easy.
Yeah, but then Signature Tips have brought out the truss
Oh yes,
at 55 smackers.
but no airflow.
Mild-
Shy, I'm
No
not
airflow
sure
adjustment.
about if they're all going to be or if they're going to be extras, but we'll see. They've only released pictures yet, so no pricing. To
Crown-
get to them,
that
I will
crown
say
one.
you have to first be in the Monarchy group, and then from the Monarchy group you can join. They have a group separate only for lists and randomizers and so on.
I initially thought that crown on the top. I thought, is that's directing the juice to the wicks? And then I thought, no, of course not, because it's got to go at the bottom, not the top. So all it's going to do is like just catch juice in the top.
I think
It's a bit weird.
And it looks like a serrated knife as well. It looks as though that could be quite sharp with those points at the top.
Could
But
be
anyways,
entertaining, pushing it into your body, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Slicing your finger as you're shoving it in.
And
Yeah.
I'll revisit it if and when more like details show up. Yeah. So that was my highs and my meh for the week. Perky, you have any?
Nothing major really. I think my high, if I've got one, and it is a high, I suppose, is the Ha. I own the original version, and they've definitely tightened things up with this one. It's just overall the threading's better. The drip tip actually goes in perfectly now, whereas I had to fucking jam it in before. Yeah, and no soggy. Not that I really had a soggy bottom before, but I've definitely not got one now.
Tell you what,
All those things about cotton and cotton and cotton.
You don't have to be
actually
quite
helps.
as careful with this. I mean, if I wicked the original version without doing the cotton right, you would get a soggy bottom. But with this one, I can definitely do the wicks a lot thinner than I did in the original version because of the O-ring. So on the deck.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you fancy it, I'll swap it for my original one, and you can give that.
No,
a go.
I've already got the original one still. So sorry. I can send you an O-ring though, and a drill and
A Dremel.
a Dremel. Yes.
O-ring and a Dremel.
O-ring
yeah,
and a Dremel. We can send you that, and you can do it yourself. Yeah.
yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my high. I mean, my low. Conversely to last week when it was my high, I would say it's Genesis Atties. They can fuck off. The shit.
That didn't last long.
No, it didn't. No, I mean, I like the flavour from them, but I wouldn't say the flavour's as intense as a regular Atty. But I think that's because the coil's sort of vertical rather than horizontal.
Wait. Is it one of those that lasted under a week?
It might be. I mean, technically, I've had it a week now, so I think it's a 10-dayer. Yeah. But yeah, all it is really, I'm just too busy with personal stuff at the minute, so I can't put the time into getting the build right.
Like Leith is saying, you just have to use proper mesh ropes.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the only thing that I've not tried. I mean, I've tried every single type of mesh. I've got different grades and shit, and I've tried all them, and it's still not performing 100% how I want it. So I just gave up and put it back in its box, and it may or may not get sold. So yeah.
if you end up giving up, Diddy, as always, has the perfect solution. You can always just put the angle grinder to it, and that's that.
Yeah, I could do that. I could get the hammer out. It's my options are open, but I'll go back. I might go back to it in a couple of weeks when I've got a bit more time and have another play. But yeah, so that's my negative really. After the high of last week, it's now my negative. So yeah, it's now. So
You're not fickle at all.
No, not at all. No, don't buy things and sell them. Think it's the best thing since sliced bread one week and then sell them the next. It never happens, apart from this time.
Really?
But yeah. So, Mark.
Me, I've got one I'm not sure about, and I know we're going to probably talk about this again later, maybe. And My first is the Bishop.
The Bishop.
And I'm kind of sat on the fence. There's one thing that turns me inside out.
Yeah, that we know what that's going to be.
Yeah,
I don't need to mention the Nerley.
You don't need to mention it. I mean, we know
the
what
K
you're going to
word,
say.
is it?
And the top of it looks very, very, very similar to the Nibiru, in my opinion.
Yeah, very.
Yes and no, because you can see just from the picture that it doesn't have that rotating disc kind of thingy. But yeah,
No, it looks like the whole top comes off on there, but it is it is very Nibiru-esque. Is the extended tank, is that like TPD and non-TPD?
Yeah,
version?
yeah. There's two. There's the standard, which is 4mm, and then you get the Nano, which is the 2mm. Both, as far as I'm aware, are the same price.
Oh, good.
They're both, I think they're about €50.
gonna be pretty cheap.
Is it bottom fill, that is it?
No, it's top fill.
Top fill.
Top fill.
Yeah. Actually, I think Ben has with the air hole. It actually also reminds me of the flashy vapor, which is loved by many. So.
And come with the airflows. The airflow actually plugs in. I don't know if you can see it in the image. They actually pull out. So they. Not that you can see me. I'm fingering my hole.
Yeah, we know how that works.
You push them in and suck them out.
Late is saying it's not top fill. Isn't it top fill? I saw it
like
described as-
Yeah, I thought it was like the Holy Hattie, like the Patty Bum Bum.
Okay.
So
Thanks,
it's
Late.
bottom fill. Ugh.
Yeah, it is. It is. You turn it upside down and you.
Fill it and then stick your finger in it.
Exactly. But no, those inserts. So 2 times 1.2, 2 times 1mm, 2 times 0.8, and 2 0.6.
Ooh, could be nice and tight potentially.
Nice and tight as you're shoving that in the aisle.
Ooh. On both
The thing
sides.
That's the problem for me. On both
Yeah.
sides, it's going to cool it. In my opinion, I find airflow that comes in from. I like a warm vape. Now, how many have had or do own a Nibiru? 3rd degree burns on your lips, and I love it. They get warm. You know, I'm running that at 12 watts, 1 ohm coil, and it's hot. That is hot.
Really?
Burns my lips, which is why I like it. Now, the problem is 2 0.6. We're being told that there might be a blanking option. If there's a blanking option, that will make me hard.
Okay.
And hot.
And hot. Yeah, 22mm, 2mm, 4mm. And is suited apparently to the box mod, the Akira box mod. Not that I've
Which
got
is
any
also
idea.
going to be cheap as chips, right?
It looks like it should be.
What?
Is it called the Akira box mod? I'm gonna
Yeah,
do some
no,
Google
hold
for it.
fire, because that's my next point.
Oh, okay. I'll not do Google Foo then.
Don't. So, we have the Bishop. We then have the Akira.
That's still the Bishop.
Oh
Ooh.
no, I'm not sure. Is it part of
Yeah.
the same family? Is it part of the same family?
Ugh.
I'm sure they're designed to go together.
Does that say Galactica?
No, they're not from the same manufacturer.
No, but Galactica. Yeah.
No, okay.
I
Single-
can't stand that.
Single battery?
Yeah.
18650 or 21700?
I guess 18650, just from the
Yes.
size of the screen compared to tube and so on. But yeah,
Yes. I'm just not. Both made by ambition. Yeah, I knew there was something involved somewhere. But
okay.
I know likey. I know
You
likey
know, likey.
at all.
I get what you're saying because it's not something new. Like design wise, color wise, material wise, it's not something new. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be down to pricing.
Mm.
If the pricing is gonna be good, they're also gonna sell. DNA 60.
And apparently it's very light as well, from what I can see. 87 grams.
Oh, that is light.
Very
Well, it's a
light.
DNA 60, right?
Is it?
Same price as the Bishop, 50 quid. Well, that's not bad.
Someone just said it was
Not even bad at
DNA.
all. I don't think it's DNA.
No, it's not.
No. Can't be DNA at 50 quid. That's
Kind
the
of
price of the
proprietary
board.
report. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
if you buy
no.
10,000 over in China, maybe the price of the board is a bit cheaper. I don't know.
DNA rip-off, same as the Hero and Easy. Yeah, no, to me, I'm not a fan.
Oh, I don't like the Hero. That's no.
I've not tried one. I've heard they're good.
I don't like that. It's the one with the curve at the top, isn't it?
Yeah, the lip.
Yeah. Oh no. No.
Well,
So that's my high and low. Do you have any more highs and lows?
no. I think we will go straight into revisiting our guest from last week. So last week we had Patrick from Vape Around Magazine join us for a little chat to tell us a bit more about Voxpo, Virtual Online Expo, which is taking place tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. So if you haven't already signed up, Mark has just put the link to the site where you can go and register. It takes place from 4 p.m. UK time until midnight, actually, all 3 days. Virtual Expo, it has both vaping and CPD. Imagine you have like 2 virtual halls, so you can specifically choose to just go to the vaping. It's not like everything is mixed. So the ones that have something against CBD, you can have it. You don't need to touch upon it at all. It's Vape Around Magazine. It's gonna be professional. We talked a lot with Patrick about some of the technical things that we've seen from other virtual expos that have been issues. It seems like they've thought a lot about this. They have had one of these back in August, so it's not new to them.
Can I just say, I'm a little bit disappointed that on the how did you hear about Voxpo, there isn't a VT UK option.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a missed trick. Yeah.
I know. Google, Facebook, Instagram, family, friend.
It's gonna be options for to win prizes. You can have like kind of hangouts on the different stores that you visit virtually. It's gonna be representatives from the different juice makers, the exhibitors. It's gonna be Vape Around awards. It's gonna be on stage like keynote speakers. I don't know if there's going to be performances. Usually, the doctor from Dr. Vape, I don't think he's going to perform his song, but he's at least going to. Patrick said that he was going to be on stage to talk about vaping. Different speakers. Of course, there are things that doesn't happen in, as we talked about last week, that can't occur in live events like throwing out samples from the stage and so on, but definitely I think all of us are gonna attend to some extent, and yeah, give it a look. It's in the evening, afternoon, evening. Yeah, great guys over at Brown Magazine.
I've just registered already.
Yeah, I have too.
I got an email this morning when I got up saying 24 hours, and we're going live. No, I did really. I wasn't.
So
joking.
yeah, go take a look. Sign up. It's free to register. So you're not out any money if you decide not to, and if you decide after an hour it's not for you, you can just leave. Yeah. Big ups, and we wish all of you a good expo, a good virtual expo, especially to the people behind it, because it takes a lot to do these kind of things. What's up, Mark?
Everyone's trying to trigger me today. Everyone is just biting.
Out there to trigger you.
So, Alex, you get any more emails today? So, when I was doing the development of Vapor Bay, obviously, as I was creating it, I set myself up as the administrator. But to pass on the administrator account, the person who you assign as the administrator has to accept it via email. So currently I'm getting bong after bong after bong after bong after bong for all the administration problems. So every time someone leaves a review, bong, 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 my email's going nuts.
And can you not turn that off?
No, because he's not accepted it.
Okay.
You bastard. You bastard.
Oh, Chandler,
So if
I've just registered for Voxpo, and you can click other and then put in the description where you heard it, Vape Talk UK.
Yeah, I did notice that, but Martin was talking. I didn't want to interrupt him, and I did put Vape Talk UK when I clicked it.
To be fair, based on the link you click, they know it's Vape Talk UK. That's why,
really?
That's why we give a link out, because we get £20 for everyone that registers. I'm joking. But no, just so they can track.
Going, what?
No, they
Everybody
did.
follow that link that's in the chat. Click on the link, register. You need to do it. It doesn't work first time, so use a different email address and do it again. And just to make sure, use a different email address and do it for a third time.
No, they did. They did offer us incentives, didn't they? And we gracefully declined.
Thank you very much.
Gracefully declined, and we think it's good for the industry, so we supported it anyway. We don't need no kickbacks, Porsche.
No.
Just the fact that Patrick took the time to come online and chat with us, that was
Appreciated.
And we think they have a good thing going also in regards to, and this is not me putting down the luxury vaping, but Virtual Expo, because that was on a totally different level. It was high-end hardware. This is more like the expos we know, where it's a lot of the juice makers, Nasty Juice. We have Geek Vape, Inakin, Vampire Vape, Dinner Lady, of course, that's one of the big sponsors as well. Dr. Vapes. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone watched any Phil Basado videos this week?
Phil Basado?
Strangely, no.
Oh, there was one. There was one.
Pure science, bro. Boom. Anyone watch it?
What
I
did
didn't
he do?
actually watch
Blow
it.
himself up?
No. Basically, he had EVOLV in.
He had a what in?
EVOLV in.
Oh, an evolve in.
The
Sorry, I thought you
content.
said. I thought it was a vulva or something. I was getting a little bit confused there for a second.
No.
What he revealed to the world, he actually has a vulva. Here you go, guys.
Right. So EVOLV are releasing their first mod in a while, and obviously to go with trend is a pod system. But the research and development that they have gone through to come up with, this final product is incredible. So they went out and they bought all the best-selling pod systems and tried them and decided which were the best flavour and which performed the best, and kind of gave everything a number. and then worked out why one performed better than another, yada, yada, yada. You know, was it the airflow? Was it the coil? Was it, what was the battery life like? So there were loads of different variables that they looked at. Am I talking really quickly?
No.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Not overly quickly. It's good. Carry on.
Moderately.
So basically what they did, they took a cigarette and they took cigarettes into their labs and looked at how a cigarette is smoked
Okay.
scientifically. And the way it behaves and the way it performs. Basically, this pod system mimics a cigarette perfectly, even down to the barometric pressure. So it is like the pull on a cigarette. It is identical, and the work they've done, incredible, right? So you get I don't have a pod system in front of me. Hold your pod system up, Martin. Take your top off.
You're talking about the pod system.
Go on, Martin.
Friday.
On their pod system, when you put that back on,
Like so.
you can't use it for 10 seconds.
Huh?
Because it's priming the wick. It self-primes the coil. Right? So it draws the liquid into the coil every time you reattach or put a new coil in or whatever.
Uh-oh.
It will prime the coil.
Oh, that's no good. That is no good for me whatsoever, because I would sit and fiddle with the pod. It would be priming it 5 times before I take a drag.
It'd flood on your Chandler.
It would. Bloody hellfire.
Now they're saying that it won't leak whilst there is condensation. What mod doesn't?
That's true.
So what does it look like? Show us.
I haven't got a photo because I didn't want to pinch stills from Phil's image. Right, the best thing about this, Martin, for this piece of technology, where's my bit of paper? For this piece of technology, and nobody spoil this, please. How much?
I don't know. Is it blue?
I'm sure they do a blue one.
Does that add extra?
Always extra for a blue one.
Definitely increases the buyability for me. If
you're ever offering
in yellow, it's a no-go.
If you're ever offering anything to Martin, if it's a blue one, add at least 10%.
It's blue.
Yeah, because you'll pay it.
How much, Martin?
So would I imagine that it's going to be shaped like this or
It's
similar?
square. Do you remember the SQ? Was it the flat? It's flat and wide, a bit like the Aspire Breeze, but squarer.
Okay.
I don't know. Between 20 and 30 quid, I'm guessing. It all depends on the pricing of the pods as well and the longevity.
Pods are $6 a piece.
That's fair. So they're gonna end up being like 6 quid, 7 quid piece. Oh, then I know what they're doing. They're putting the price on the pods, not they want to make it available, so it's gonna be like $10 or something.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, Alex. We have a photo. Please, nobody put price in the chat, please.
Are we talking only the device, or are we talking
Device
start
and one
kit?
pod.
Device and one pod.
Device and one the
$10.
device. So
$10.
do you mean device and spare pod?
Device and one, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Device and
I'm
one.
saying $10 because they want to get those items out there, and then they will make the money back on the pods.
There we go. That's the.
Is it like a disposable pod, or is the coil, or has it got a replaceable coil?
Yeah, that
It's
one.
disposable.
I'm saying $10.
I think it's more
So
like
you-
20, but
Right,
Yeah.
to you,
20
Martin.
quid.
To you,
No,
Martin.
but we're talking dollars now.
Yeah, dollars.
Of
$25.
course, be like the same amount, but in quits because conversion and shipping and shit.
To you, Martin, it's $120.
What?
Chandler,
What?
Chandler, ask me how much it is.
How much is it, Mark?
To you, it's 80 because you're over 40. If you're
What?
over 40, it's $40 cheaper.
What?
What about if you over
They're gonna
60?
have a law. It's from the states, right? Then they're gonna have a lawsuit of age discrimination. That's how U.S. law works.
They're proud of it. They're saying they know their target audience. They know who they want. And
$120 get in the effing bin. Really?
you've got to go. I will put a link to Phil's video. You've got to watch.
No.
You've got to watch it.
You're telling me that is
I
120
ain't gonna
quid?
watch it because something that ugly for $120, if it gave me a BJ at the same time, I wouldn't even want it.
What if it rubbed your nipples at the same time?
I'd have it.
I would have 2.
One for each nipple.
Yes. Perky indeed.
No.
Even the blue one, Martin, does that not slightly
blue.
tickle your fancy?
No.
No.
Just the fact that they're instead of just being at 100, that they're selling at different prices. No.
What's the battery life
needs
like,
to-
Mark?
It's not going to do anything if it's not competitive with like a Juul. Then it's just going to be like, yeah.
I've just given you completely the wrong link. Ignore that link. Ignore that link.
What link? Oh, that link.
Can I taste your juice?
Can I taste your juice?
Yeah, don't click on the link at all. It takes you to Pornhub, so don't click on it.
You know, I've done the mistake once of paying overpriced for something that uses stock coils. I'm not doing it again.
In all
Juice is
seriousness,
getting rather dark inside the Etsy now that I look at it.
You've had that liquid in there a little while, haven't you? Let's be fair.
At least a couple of months.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to do that.
in all seriousness, I want to try one.
Really?
What did they say? What the battery life's like on it? Is it?
Yes, but apparently because it is so, the way that you vape on it, there's a set curve, and apparently because it's so well designed and it's so efficient, you will get a full day out of this 750 mAh or whatever it is battery. And the guy from EVOLV was saying he vapes 24 milligram, 18 milligram, whatever it is, all day, and he's chug, and it lasts him a day, no problem. Go watch the video. You will be blown away by the...
I mean, it seems like it's for people who are just getting off cigarettes, so the price might be a bit prohibitive for those people.
It's not a pack of 20,
it's a
is
clever
it?
stunt because the people over 40, they are the ones that are the hardest to get off smoking.
What did you just call him?
Who?
What?
Clever.
What was
I'm
the
saying
word
it's a clever stunt saying
Oh.
over 40. Over 40, you get a reduced price because they
He's a
are.
clever. He's a clever.
That's the market that's the hardest to get into vaping. Under 40 or in that range, you know, they are more open to quitting smoking, whereas we all know how many old people that still smoke because they're like, and this is not me being morbid, but like some really old people, they say, I've had a good life, I'm gonna continue smoking, you know.
I mean, the thing is, if it was being cynical, you know, like they said, EVOLV, you know, they know who they want to sell it to. I'd say they want to sell it to the people lower than 40 because they'll get more money. If it was being cynical.
Well, if you were being cynical, they can obviously sell it at 80 quid and make a profit. So why have two price brackets? It's
A bit strange.
very.
120 quid for a pod system is expensive.
I'm more like,
ludicrous.
would people be offended if they're only over 40 and they're offered a senior citizen discount?
Oh, yeah.
I would.
Oh.
Yeah, bring it on.
Bloody hell.
When's
I
that
know
coming out then? Is it soon, is it?
Yeah, imminent apparently.
Imminent.
Mm.
Imminent. But no, go watch the video. Make your own opinion. I didn't sell it as well as EVOLV obviously did. The science behind it is just incredible.
It's all very clever, but as Matt has just pointed out in the chat, it's the price is too high. People just trying vaping aren't going to commit 120 quid.
No.
You know,
that's the whole problem though. Is impersonating and mimicking a cigarette.
Yeah, but we
It's
already
gotta
have
do
that.
it.
We have that with IQOS already. So
Yeah, but IQOS
or
is
other
tobacco.
heat-not-burn products.
it's still tobacco, that though, isn't it?
But it's not being burned. There's no combustion.
And it is good that they've put all the.
Yeah, but it's
research
only
into achieve-
25% better for you than a cigarette.
I know. But the worst and the most of the harmful toxins are being released through combustion.
Yeah, but I mean, for every four IQOS that you smoke, you may as well just have had one fag.
Yeah,
You see,
but
we
you're
bang
actually
on-
saying something wrong because you actually don't smoke an IQOS. You actually vaporize it.
One thing that we've been banging on about is limited. There's no innovation. There's no innovation. There's no innovation. It's all the same.
True.
But they're innovating, so go EVOLV for innovating.
They are, and definitely an interesting one. I really think that the price is too high, and that even surpasses the fact that they're doing different price points. I think the price is too high, and I acknowledge that development and such cost a lot of money. But isolated, the price is too high for people to try it.
It may turn it if it's look, like Mark says, innovation. It may turn out to be bloody awesome. It is certainly a considered purchase, isn't it?
Does Phil Basardo always reply to every comment on his Facebook, on his YouTube?
The talking, you're right, but that's because
Does
the
he?
74 quid or 5 quid RTA is just the RTA. Then you need all the things to go into the RTA. Then you need the mod and so on and so on. This is a full kit. I actually there is one pro for me is actually that they've like flipped the switch, whereas a lot of the companies doing pods, they bring down the price for the unit itself, but then the prices of the pods are rather
Alex has just again pointed out in chat how much is the IQOS. Do you remember
Yeah.
when the
they're being thrown
IQOS
at you.
Mark, when the IQOS first came out, I remember you and me went, right, let's buy an IQOS and we'll try it. Until we found out how much they were. It was going to cost us 120 quid to get an IQOS.
Oh no, but I don't know about UK, but here they are throwing Philip Morris. They have so much money, they are throwing
Prices-
IQOS at people.
Price has dropped. I'll give you that. The price has dropped, but
I was
initially when the IQOS came out, it was 80 quid, 120 quid, with the equivalent
And it was
of
like the
200
big
cigarettes.
It was like the big one. It wasn't the slim one because I was actually in a focus group before they released it in Denmark, where we were able to try this and we would get a gift certificate for trying it. Then if we wanted to take it home and try it further, we would get an addition. And I called them after 2 days saying this doesn't work for me. But that was the big one. Right now, I don't know if they still have the campaign, but our 7-Elevens, you could go in, you could hand in any vape device, and you would get a free IQOS.
Shit.
Wow.
That's how much they were trying to float the
Yeah.
market with, at least.
Yeah.
The,
What do we get for this strangers mod? 1,000.
no, you get one.
That's frightening.
Oh, one. Oh.
You see, at the minute, an IQOS starter kit is 39 quid.
But that won't be with too many pods, though, will it? Or
fags.
yeah.
Starter kit 39 quid is a menthol one, includes 2 packs of menthol heats.
2 packs. That's all right.
How many do you get in a pack? 20.
No.
Or you
Like
can get
10, I think.
a trial kit for a tenner. What's this all about? Try before you buy. Try IQOS for 2 weeks in the comfort of your own
Yeah,
home.
Matt. Basically, how the IQOS works, it's like a cigarette that's like half the size approximately,
No
and
filter.
it
No
looks
filter
like
on
a
it.
shortened cigarette. So you have the normal filter that you're used to, but around between the paper and the tobacco, there is like a foil that prevents you can't burn an IQOS. It prevents it from overheating. So when you stick the IQOS, which goes into like
No, the reason that's there is to stop people buying them and smoking them like traditional fags.
yes, also that because it is just heated tobacco. There's like this heating plate inside that you press the cigarette butt kind of thing onto, and then it heats up the tobacco. That's why it's kind of a vaporizer, because it's no combustion. Yeah, I don't know why they came up with the word heats with 2 E's.
And it just carries on heating it, doesn't it, until it's till that little cig is fully sort of vape.
What was it? I think it has like a lifespan of I think it's around 20-25 puffs or 7 minutes or something like that. It has a duration.
About it's
And
the
for
equivalent
people
of
who
smoking
take
a cigarette.
people who smoke, especially for like smoke breaks at work, the thing that keeps them, in my opinion, one of the main things that keeps them on cigarettes is that they can leave their desk or whatever they do, go outside, have a cigarette, go back in. If you're vaping, you go outside, how many puffs do you take? A cigarette, it's limited to a time.
Hang on a minute.
It's habit.
Right, so eBay, you're not allowed to sell tobacco and you're not allowed to sell vape. However, there seems to be a hell of a lot of IQOSes on there.
Funny that.
Oh, interesting.
That depends on what are they classified as in the UK?
Tobacco.
Well,
It can't be. Well, I was going to say they can't be classified as anything, but it's what they're made from.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway, we're rabbiting about things that ain't vaping.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. We're on a
IQOS
tangent.
UK.
It's all good.
We're literally on half an hour left.
Cool. Bloody hell.
Where are we going next?
What we got left? What we got left to do?
We
I think
have,
we have
got...
some vape sell bin, right? And then in January you have some adventures.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll modder of the week. We'll postpone until next week.
Again, Herbie is too long for the time we have left.
Yeah, definitely. And I've got a couple.
Should we do the vape sell bin first and then finish up with your adventures?
Yeah.
Or...
I think
Sounds good to me.
We've got 6 for you this week.
Ooh,
Yes,
6.
and one of them's already, well, at least one of them's already been mentioned by Mark.
Just a second, I've realised I've screwed it up.
What you done?
I don't know if I put... Where did I put them?
It's not 6 pictures from your personal collection, right?
No, it's not. I don't think.
Oh, I was talking to Mark
Oh, okay.
because he said he'd screwed it up.
I actually don't own any of these as well.
I put you in. I put you in a different place. Right. So what we're going with first?
We're going with the Bishop RTA, appropriately enough.
Well, there we
Again,
go.
For people who haven't played this before,
Wait
and
until
we're not going to bug on the rules. You get this item for free, and you have one choice for the first thing you do with it: either vape it, or sell it, or put it in the bin. And we're not going to discuss if anything is flipping or whatever because you got it for free.
Right.
And we're not discussing what you sell it for.
Bear with me.
You can't sell it for any more than RRP. There you go.
Right. Bear with me. I'm going to do this differently because.
Wait,
Holding
guys.
screen.
Hold on.
Hold on. Bear with me.
Alex just can't hold on.
Right. So hold that thought. There's the image. You can't vote until the voting's on the screen.
Do not vote.
And I can't.
Do not vote. It's like Strictly Come Dancing. You have to wait until the vote until you can vote.
And I can't find.
You've lost the vote.
I've lost
poll,
the vote.
haven't you?
Technical issues. We will be right back.
Right. I love the fact I actually built this. Right. Well. Just to fill. I actually built this to go on my Danny box, but I thought because I'm doing Herbie, I've got to have the Infinio. So I put it on there, and randomly, it's working a charm on the mech. And normally, I would have put an extra wrap on it if I was going to do it.
What build did you put in?
It's a multi-strand fused Clapton, and I usually build it to about 0.4 for a mech, and this is coming in at about 0.3. So a little lower than I would normally make for a mech, but it is spot on. It's singing. It's making me think I'm going to change the build in my Vapor Giant and
wait until you get like when it starts firing a little bit different. Check the battery, see if it's like half, and then see if you can only utilize it for like half the battery life, then it's probably just change.
Yeah, I think I've found my new. Perhaps it's because I've got new wire. I got this fancy.
Oh, nice multi-strands.
Yeah, multi-strand nichrome.
Mm-hmm.
So,
white harder with a knife. Smoke it at 225. Drop it at 120.
With a kinf.
There we go.
Kinf. With the kinf. Oh.
They're dangerous.
A kinf. Yeah. Oh yeah, kinfs.
Watch out for the kinf.
Yeah, if it's a tame kinf, you're okay, but the wild ones.
Oh. But can anyone decipher what it means? Smoke it at 225, drop it 120.
I wonder whether that's the wattage. Yeah, anything over 60 watts is a waste of time. Oh, by the way, the poll's up.
Polls just ended.
Polls ended.
Oh.
It's taken me ages to work out which direction to point my fingers at the poll.
No, Matt, Vape won. So that's a Vape.
FSTXP, yeah, Coilology. That actually, I thought these would be a little on the cheap side. I thought, I'll give it a go though because they weren't expensive.
I mean, haven't we all had the Coilology starter packs with the pre-made coils, the 7 different ones?
Yes,
we've all had those.
Yeah.
You haven't had those, Mark?
No.
And
you're not missing out.
There weren't anything to shout about, but this wire's
but like when you're starting out being like building yourself, that pack, it was like for the.
Oh, it's like a pick and mix, isn't it? That's what it's like. Yeah. Right, are we ready for the next one?
Yeah. Sorry.
Almost.
It is almost.
Next.
It's almost. That's a good name for a mod.
The almost.
Shy, note that down. Almost.
Yes, it's a catchy name. So, I was going to say something else, but we'll go with that. The sup box.
Oh, Lord.
How
many times can I vote, did you say?
Right, no.
Seen there with the fetching yellow sleeve.
I like.
As if it couldn't get any uglier than they put on something yellow.
No.
There you go.
Right, now you may vote.
Channel.
I think I can predict the outcome of this one.
Can you?
I'd rather spend 120 quid on an EVOLV. No, I'll just get challenged.
You get it for free, you wazzock.
No, I'll get it. I get challenged by it for 80.
I'll buy it for 80. Yeah, I've just got a feeling that I might be fencing all of these. Yeah, I'll buy it here and I'll save you 40 quid.
No, sell them for 100. Just make it 20 every time.
Make 20 quid each time. 20 quid cheaper if you get it through me. Oh, damn,
Come
it
on,
went
what
to the
are they?
bin.
Went to the bin. I knew it would.
They're like 60 quid.
Yeah.
No,
If
they're
you
more
get the
than that.
non-DNA version.
The
SIBO.
non-DNA version.
But
Yeah.
Ali actually wants to sell it. I don't know, for a $5 maybe, Ali?
Yeah, that's all you
Mark
get.
and Chandler are...
What? What? I'm sorry, but I would. I would, you know,
Totally vape it.
I would as well.
if someone gave that to me, I would quite merrily. Oh, thank you very much.
You don't bin anything, do you,
Fair enough.
Chandler?
No, I don't bin note me.
No.
Is it the northern in you?
It's what
Is it the northern in you?
Yeah, you can't bin
waste
anything.
can't waste note. Why? Give it away, maybe.
That's going in the bin.
Next.
In the bin. Next would be the Poker Face RDA.
Can we put Mark and Chandler in the bin? Who said the Mark?
That's Jay.
Is that an option? No, hardly. What the ecky feck is that?
The Ecky Feck.
That is very northern. Do you like that, Chandler? Does
No,
that?
hang on a minute. Is the DNA pin square? Is the 510 pin square as well?
Yeah. We need a square 510 connector. Yeah.
If anyone wants a square RDA, I'm sure I've got a bunch.
You've got a bunch of square
The
ones.
Waterfo cubed, I'm sure it was.
There was also like a high-end one like 3-4 years ago that was pretty expensive. That was square. What was the name of that?
There was one by that guy who hangs out with Grim Green, wasn't there?
Twisted Messes squared.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the one.
There you
But
go.
this is the premium version here. Yeah.
Turk. Coil Turk.
So premium, is that above or below high-end?
Who knows? But it's very nice.
So who's made this one? Where's it from? What was it
can't
called
remember.
again?
It's called the Poker Face RDA.
Okay, I was going to say, actually, don't worry. It doesn't really matter because I
does
don't care what
matter.
it's called.
It's what you do at the weekend.
Yeah. Poker Face.
Ma.
Not your mum. Christ.
The
That's
company.
just wrong.
No. I'm singing. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the company is Sig Green. Sig Green.
Sig
Oh,
Green.
what's the Green a clone company?
Yeah, probably. But I've seen something here that says authentic Poker Face RDA on Google. So they must have been.
I mean, who would want to clone something like that?
Well,
That has to be
you must be
original
pretty
design.
desperate.
Oh.
Are we
And
going
it
to
will take you
assume?
half an hour. You put the top cap on. You've then got to line it up.
Chandler, have you voted?
Yeah.
Have you?
What did you do?
Oh, you binned it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's got to be bin. That's a high bin rating, that is.
Oh,
No, but he just said that
I
he never
vaped it.
bins anything because he's a northerner. So
I know, what wouldn't you at least give it a quick toot, that? Just to
he
see.
would. Of course he
We,
would.
we know
Yeah, I
you
would
You
actually.
would,
Yeah, I
you
would.
would.
I would. Okay, I
You
changed
would.
my vote. Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't change the outcome though.
No.
Oh no, I wouldn't change the outcome, but yeah, look. Let's be honest. I'd look at it and go, "That's ugly as." So I wonder if it vapes all right. As
Yeah.
I'm screwing it onto my
As you're
mod.
screwing it, it's square. Oh, right. Okay, you're doing the deck. That's fine.
Yeah, doing it. And would it not bug you, right? Would it not bug you if you're screwing it on, and once you've screwed it down, if it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
lined
Oh, it
up,
wouldn't be straight on, would it?
if it's not straight on, and if you actually straighten it up, it's actually too loose, and it just is. That would just wind me up.
When
Something
it
chronic.
sits on your mod like that, on a proper.
Yeah, and you're like, no, that's not right.
Yeah, it's just not a good idea.
Because you do know that that your 510 does have a tendency to like just kind of slowly move around. Creep. That's the word I was looking for. Go on.
That definite bin. So the next one is the Danny side by side. Yes, the new one.
Hold fire!
Sorry.
Fucking LA, calm down.
Bergie, you're making it so easy. I only have to use the number 3 tonight.
Whoa.
Yes,
Bye,
Shah,
bye,
you're
bye,
getting
bye.
it for free.
Vape,
Is it
vape,
up?
vape.
There we go.
I don't like how it's got the tiny screen. It should have the
What do you
biggest.
mean you don't like? They've
I
all got
just don't
tiny
like
bloody
is
screens.
how-
No, I'm used to
no.
that.
But Berkey, my issue is just I don't like how it's side by
Oh, I haven't got
side.
a battery in it. Yeah.
I think that button, you know, the button that's near the screen, I think that'd be really uncomfortable to fire with that, 'cause you can fire with either, I think, can't you?
It fits. It just drops nicely where this finger is.
Ilsa,
Yeah, but the one at the
Ilsa,
top, the one that's like there.
you,
The main
You'd
trouble.
You'd be blocking the airflow with your hand. if you held
Exactly.
it
The
like
main
that.
trouble I
Ilse-
have with side by sides is I hold it like
Guys,
that, and my middle
this
finger
is
blocks the
actually a
airflow.
topic we've never touched upon with side by side. Ilse's saying she would sell it because it doesn't work with an RDA.
you've never met
Chandler.
Chandler.
It does work with an RDA. You just need a long enough drip tip,
You need one of Chandler's drip tips.
or one of those pipe drip tips, like a candle.
Yeah.
So it does work
Yeah.
with an RDA.
You can drip on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Either that, or you could have your nose surgically removed. Then it'd be fine.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
probably
that
the
could-
best.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't think it's about the nose. It's more about like the fact that I don't know. It
Yeah.
doesn't work for you.
I mean, it's definitely in keeping with the Danny design, isn't it? They've definitely
Oh,
kept
yeah.
faithful to it. So
They've literally just taken a Danny box and just ripped that
Yeah.
bit out.
Oh,
Pretty
guys! Phil is awake. He just voted. Hi,
What?
Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Hope you had a good nap.
Marvelous. Awesome.
Is it time for the round 3? I'm ready.
Oh dear.
So Vape gets it. Yeah.
There you go. See?
See, so we got a Vape. The next one.
Hang on, oh, freaking
Come on,
fire!
keep up.
I'd love to see you
Making you
guys run this
work
show.
for your money.
I'd
Bloody hell,
love
fire.
to see you guys run this show.
Oh, no.
It'd be it'd be
But Mark,
seamless.
that's why
I
we
tell
have
you.
such immense respect for you because you're so good at it.
Yeah, he's so good.
Right then, what's next?
The next one is the Truss RBA by
bless
Signature. Is it Dovpo who makes it, I think?
Signature.
Made by Dovpo.
More suited to the RDL, this one, isn't it, as far as I'm aware?
So you're bringing in side by side square RDA bridges.
It's all your favourites, Martin. all your
It's wow.
And the Knurl Bridge.
And the Knurl Bridge, yes.
To be fair, at least that null bit is just the 510 adapter.
It's
Yeah.
still too much. Any knurling is too much knurling. You know that. But I think let's have the permanent segment of knurling of the week. I think it's
Yeah.
I bet if Mark opens up his toolkit, there's got to be something in there with knurling on it straight
It's got to
away.
be a screwdriver. Yeah.
Coiling rod.
Oh, I
He's
forgot.
probably put tape over the knurling, though, like black tape to hide it.
I forgot. It's 2020. I don't have a toolkit.
Matt is saying if signature chips had nothing to do with it, he would
Bing.
vape it.
I'd actually vape it, personally. It's got some good feedback from what I've heard.
Oh, and it does come with an airflow. It does have some
Yeah,
airflow
but
control.
nothing actually in the deck because it's
No.
all
It's only a traditional 3D printed. Oh, let's reduce the airflow that comes in at the bottom.
A compulsory piece of peak, I think that's known as, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's it.
It's a bit of plastic.
But yeah,
Apparently the airflow ring does.
number, Dana.
The airflow. I found that with a billet box. All these airflow reducers that go underneath, they all do fuck all of them.
yeah, do nothing.
Because the thing I found is you can completely block off the airflow holes on the side of your billet box, and air still gets through the door.
Yeah,
That's why
Yeah.
you use
Leaking.
sellotape down the side, but mine's tight as a tiger. Honestly, mine is.
Yeah. What bridge have you got in there?
Snail.
That
You got
has
snail,
gone
yeah.
in the
Oh,
bin.
yeah, but it's got a reducer in the reducers in the bridge itself.
yeah, those pins.
Yeah.
yeah.
So the consensus is, sorry, Signature, Get in the
Oh.
bin.
Getting the
No
bin.
way.
Thought that'd be more popular, to be honest. That.
Yeah,
It's
so
had
did
too much
I.
bad press.
And
Did
now
you see?
it's got
I
more
watched
veterans.
I watched Grim Green's build video on it.
Yeah, I watched a bit of that as
Did you
well.
see
Is that
that?
the one where he takes fucking ages and keeps fucking
It took him a complete hour to do it, but it had the same issue that I had with the snail. Is that it on the mod? It's like, yeah, that's fine. It reads, it fires, even with the top cap on. But as soon as you put it into the billet box, it went no atomizer.
You see, to be fair, I've got a 1 ohm coil in my snail, but it's reading 1.5
Yeah,
in there.
I've got a
Big difference.
I've got a feeling that with the billet box, if it's on a 510, I think the current flows in a different way. So if the coil's touching the top, I don't know whether it's not
Go
going to.
backwards.
Yeah, because the current goes up through the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, the negatives at the top, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but if you with your
Was that it,
510,
Turkey? Do we have more?
anyway, I don't know.
Oh, we do have one more. Yes.
Woohoo.
This could be divisive. This is the money shot RDA.
I'm hoping it's
Okay.
something I actually like.
It might be. I hope it is. Hope
Sorry,
it's
is
at least
it-
one?
Is it actually called the money shot
It's
RDA?
called the money shot RDA.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, I
Purge.
thought you were saying this is the
No,
the
it
money
is.
shot
It's actually-
RDA.
It's both. It is the money shot and it's called the money shot.
Where is it? I've got one. Where is it?
No way.
We don't want to see your money shot, Mark. Evening, Marcus. You've just walked into a money shot.
Is that a money shot? Oh, look at that.
Is that a side piece, right?
Yeah,
Oh, all wicked up, ready to go.
It's bare clouds, bro.
it is bare clouds, but it's honestly, I don't want to.
Okay, it'll
okay,
get a
ignore
2
the
from
colour
me.
of it, but it is. Oh, it's an awesome RDA, in my opinion.
What do you think of the looks of it though? Because the gold for me with shots on the side.
Is that your only option? Are
You
telling
see,
me that-
it matches.
Chandler, let me just send a photo of another option to Mark. Very good you mentioned that, actually. I've just sent your messenger, Mark, another option for that one. Please get it up on screen somehow.
Is that still with an ultim tip? Because then I'm still turned off.
Triggered.
Totally triggered.
Oh my God, poor old Mark.
I did the same as
Yeah, I can
Jake
show
does.
you
I
quick.
flip it to Yang.
I've got it. I'll put it on screen.
Oh, Mark. Oh.
It's the knurled version.
No way.
Yes, full knurlage option available.
Oh
That's
my
horrible.
God.
You
The
see,
whole
In
thing.
the mod.
that is semi-knurled on the button.
Oh, it is actually, yeah. But
How
that
do you
is
cope? How do you cope with
100% knurl.
Wow.
Come on, I'm not ending it. We need one more for Vape. One more.
I'm waiting to see this full screen knurled one.
We cannot see with the image on screen. I'm holding it above the. I'm holding it above. Me. I'm there.
Yeah,
One.
it's-
One. Oh, quick. Let's stop it there. Where's the button?
Oh, you're.
Oh my God.
Ah, come on.
Seriously?
I'd give it a go.
Please,
Okay.
someone vote 3.
Can't. I've closed it.
Oh,
Well, I
Is that
voted 2, so I guess that's actually on me. Sorry for not.
I can't
voting.
quite see. Is that a draw? Tie?
That's
Yeah,
a
it is.
tie.
It's one of the rare tie.
I
It
knew
looks
that
alright.
was a split opinion. I just knew it.
And there we go. Just for.
I was about to say, is it
Well,
expensive?
actually, I'm gonna change my vote to 3.
It's isn't it It's Purge, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Is it Purge?
Oh, that's.
Oh
Let's all
my!
ship and get Mark that for Christmas.
No.
Look at
Oh,
that.
Wow.
All the knurl you can eat there. Look at that.
That's almost as bad as the Paisley engraving. Look at that.
Oh, I quite like the Paisley engraving with zombie splatter.
Yes. For when the
It's
paisley
like-
on its own is
yeah.
not good enough. Yeah.
I think that's because somebody looked at it and just completely vomited blood next to it. But
Yeah.
to be fair, yeah, the knurled one is a bit
Looks like
It's a bit
something you,
much.
looks like something you scrape your feet with.
Does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just sort out my corns.
Right then, Chandler, you have got 15 Newton.
14 now. I've looked. I've checked.
And you can count.
I know. Hang on a minute. I've got the. I'm in the wrong drive now. I can count. I can also subtract.
So,
Ooh.
Chandler, what have you seen and found on Instagram and Facebook and other social media?
Other social media this week. Should we start with the coil? Because we always start with the coil, Mark.
We'll start
If
with
that's all right.
coil 1.
And
Looks like a rusty nail.
does a little bit, but I couldn't help it. It's another extreme close-up.
I like
And
that. I do like the extreme close-ups.
I do like a good extreme close-up because you can just see the detail of the coil.
And it's torch to hell.
It is torch to hell. I don't care.
No,
It's very nicely made, and I just like to be able to see the detail in the macro shots.
Did anyone notice like the caption on top?
Oh, sorry, I clicked out of that just as you said that.
Oh, up in this bit.
Okay, missed that one.
Okay.
Sorry. Oops. Yeah, coil 2. Moving on swiftly.
Ilsa's found the perfect mod for me. I dread to think what it is. Ilsa, send it to me.
How can it be? Look, how can it be worse than the knurling on that on slam
I
piece?
think I know which one she's thinking of. And
There cannot be anything that has got more
No.
knurling than that.
Well, that isn't the best example. I'll show that next week, but I've got a better example of knurling for next week, so you can look forward to that.
Okay, yeah, looking forward to that one.
Wait, did you
Right
take
then.
off the picture?
Chandler, coil number 2. More
Number
fucking
2.
knurling.
No, this
Are
has
you all
been
just trying to...
No. Actually, this had nothing to do with the knurling. But just
Yeah.
to quote Chandler,
I'm just
those posts are mahoosive.
Accidental
This was-
knurling.
this was sent to me by Martin. So we'll blame Martin for the knurling. But lovely coils. But okay, anybody know what RDA that is? Because yeah, those posts are mahoosive.
Sure, I don't know what it is.
It's definitely a dual coil RDA.
Yeah, well done, Martin. Yeah,
Very clever, Martin. Yeah.
I using you
Not
know.
just a hat rack.
No, absolutely.
It looks like it's got Phillips screws as well.
Yeah, I think it, not just, but you could
Does
use a
look
flat
like
head with it.
It does look like
Yeah.
a complex
Yeah.
Druger.
It does look something like Four Clouds.
Could be a Druger.
It's not a Druger. It's too complicated for a Druger.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It looks too expensive to be a Druga.
Okay.
It could be the knurling
Druga-
special edition.
Alex actually has a point. Druga V2.
Oh,
Ah,
That'll be
Druga
one
V2.
Okay. Anyway, there we go. So it was a challenge because I didn't know what the mod was.
RDA.
Anyway, ODA, whatever. There you go. But yeah, nice to see coils where you could actually wick it and put top cap on.
Yeah.
sorry, just
Oh,
a second.
That's all right.
I think
Sorry,
as far as I
that's it.
remember where I found it, this is from Alex Lubinsky again. So actually, yeah, it is the Druga now that I recall his post.
Right, next, Chandler.
Pipe. Let's have pipe.
I
please.
don't smoke the reefer. Pipe.
That's what's the pipe.
I've seen
That's
that
the
this
pipe.
week.
I'm excited.
Have you
about
seen that?
I've seen it.
I saw this again. Martin sent me this, so I can't claim responsibility for this. But Martin sent this to me, and I went, "Oh, it's a nice pipe." And then it dawned on me, it's
Oh,
actually got
squonk
a
pipe.
squonk bottle at the side, and I like the way it's got the chain on it because it is separate to the. It's a little. It works in a similar fashion to the top side. Obviously,
Ah,
yeah. So
all back in the day when you can get those squonk bottles, you could put under the RDA of a tube.
yeah, that was and that was basically that's how the top side developed that further to do it.
I
But
think
yeah,
it'd look better without the squonk attachment. Can you take that off?
Oh no!
You can't take it off.
Jay, you can get in the bin with your Delrolls and your leak boxes. This is grade A class.
To be fair, it's got a chain. That is a chain link at the bottom. So I don't see why you couldn't unclip that and take it off.
Good.
Are we
But yes,
liking that?
it would look pretty cool without. But
Where'd you put your weed,
looks-
bro?
Yeah.
Surely there's got to be room for like bare herb, fam.
Gotta be.
And there's what was it I found out when I sent you this? I think it's something that's only done bespoke on order from some Greek guy,
So it's going to be very expensive then.
probably.
So
Yeah.
basically, you put the herb in the pipe bit. The squonk bottles for cooling the vapor, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
You fill that with no. You fill the you fill the squonk bottle with water, and when you take a drag on it, it bubbles through the squonk bottle.
Love it.
Oh, okay. It's like a bong pipe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cools it all down before it comes out. You see.
Are they O-rings?
Hi Ben.
Are they say hello, Ben, good to see you. Are they O-rings at the bottom of that drip tip?
No, I think that is knurling.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's a type of knurling.
I see nailing already.
Okay, all right, there we go. So that's the pipe. Let's have something a little fancy. Bogan, please, Mark.
Bogan.
So, Vaping Bogan posted this.
Is that the bottom?
Yeah, that's the button on the side of the mod. So it's got Vaping Bogan's own ATI on the top, but it was the mod that he was reviewing. It's obviously got this fancy side fire button.
RDA.
Now, the thing is, how close can you zoom in, Mark, on that?
I can go in closer if you like.
If you can zoom right in to just above that fancy button, there is some engraving on the side of the mod. We're not sure exactly what the engraving is supposed to be.
6,000?
But if you can, no, just to
Closer. You want to go closer?
I think that's
yeah, keep
0,
going.
0,
It's
All
it's
the way.
those
Mark, it's not 6,000. It's 0,009.
right, not the number at the bottom, but yeah, keep going.
More?
Yeah, that's it. Right, so just
Oh,
those
that's it. Oh, okay, you're behind me, aren't you? I can't
yeah,
go.
those bits at the top of the picture, not the top of the mod. Does that make sense?
The cocks.
What the hell is that?
Oh,
Yeah. What does that look like?
It does look.
I don't know if I can say live on a stream.
So yeah, it was noted that yeah, it would be a great mod if it hadn't got the
Willies on.
the knobs on it, basically.
Ali has said it in chat. I'm not going to repeat what he said, but
It's got a lot of cocks.
Yeah, male chickens. Obviously. So there you go. So, yeah, I don't think the intention was for them to look like that, but they do. So there you go.
I'm not a big fan.
Oh, should we go
Cocks
for-
aside, I'm not a big fan.
I don't like that button, to be honest.
You see, the first thing that bothered me was, knowing me, I'd press it when there was no battery in and bend it, and then I realised it had to make contact.
Yeah.
And I've just spotted the nubbin at the top.
Oh dear. All right, should we have vaguely vaping one, please, Matt? What? What?
Oh.
So yeah, found this on Instagram. It's reduced in price. So
what is it?
I thought I'd have a look and
Oh, what is that? Fission.
it's actually a massager. You're
Oh,
supposed to
it looks like a
massage.
self-pleasuring item.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it might do that as well, but in the advert, it's just. But yeah, I was looking at that going, yeah, 18650. But is that a button at the side? Where does the RDA go?
Is it one of those that's like pounding into the muscles?
It's got a ball.
It looks
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
The
microphone.
bit on the left, a ball goes in the left, and and the ball vibrates, and you.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pulses. There you go.
It does look quite kinky whilst being used. Look at this guy here. He looks quite happy, doesn't he? Stapling his leg to the table.
Are you what?
90 quid.
Yeah, but
it's
reduced from 350.
Oh.
I mean, blimey.
And you can pay with Klarna.
It does. Yeah, you want to be very careful that you don't actually confuse it with your nail gun, don't you? Really?
Yeah, that does look rather sort of kinky photo.
Yeah.
So,
Because then the treehouse is just gonna fall apart because you used to massage you.
Yeah, and just to and just to show you that my Instagram advertising algorithm has completely gone screwy. Can I have Vaguely Vaping 2, please, Mark? This came up on my advertising feed as well. I'm like, okay, what the hell?
So Very have started selling. What is it?
It is a
Pocket mod.
it is a vapor, the Razer Vapor Pocket Mod. Basically, it's a kiddie's electric scooter. It does 15 miles an hour, twist and go throttle, rear brake on the handlebars, but it will only accept it will only take weight up to 75 kilograms. So I'm screwed.
Did you just say rear brake on the handlebars?
Yeah, rear brake on the handlebars.
But you'd be fucked if it was anywhere else.
No, if you're on a scooter, a proper mod scooter has got the rear brake by your left foot.
No, your left foot's your gears.
Not on a scooter.
What?
Yeah,
Seriously?
I know. Seriously.
I'll be dead then.
Yeah.
Brake's
On,
right
only
foot,
on the
isn't it?
only on the scooters that's got the C90 that I used to ride. You'd got the gears were the other way round. The brake was on the left and the gears were on the right hand side.
It's right. I'm just going to flick back to us.
And no clutch, which really confused the hell out of me when you'd got 3 gears.
So what's on your clutch? Nothing.
On the C90, there was nothing on the on your left hand. There was nothing.
So-
You'd got your twist to go and your front brake.
Yeah.
Your brake was on the left foot, which is the wrong side, and the gears was a rocker that was on your right foot, which was normally where you.
On a
No,
rocker.
the other way round. The gears
What?
are the
Tangent.
yeah. Sorry.
But it's called Vapor Mod.
Yeah, but it's called the Pocket Vapor, the Vapor Pocket Mod. Mods and rockers, isn't it? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
But anyway, there you go. So next one. Let's skip that. Looking at the time, let's go straight for Grim 1. Please, Mark, and we'll just have this as the last one. Grim 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if you've seen this. This is the Type 2 RDA.
That knurling on the bottom and top.
RTA, was it?
RTA. Yeah. It's an RTA. I'm not sure how much it holds, but it is a dual coil restricted direct lung. So if you want to put up Grim 2, please.
Oh, that's not knurling. That's just stripes.
It's kind of knurling.
It's on the verge of knurling.
Yeah, he's purposefully done it instead of normal knurling. He's done these rings so you can so it's for up and down force. So it's purposefully when you do the top cap to pull it off.
Yeah.
Pull off the AFC. So it's purely. That's the reason. It's also on the chimney, on the bell bit of the chimney as well. Those lines. But yeah, there's dual coil deck. It's a simple. It's nothing earth shattering, but when you build it, when you actually unscrew it, the bell that is in the top cap usually stays round the coils. You can unscrew it, that bell bit in, and you wick it rather strange. But the best bit and the thing that has sold it for me, because I'm normally a single coil guy, but the thing that has sold it for me is on Grim 3 mode. So I will be buying it purely because it has got that drip tip.
A massive drip.
It comes with that drip tip.
It comes with that drip tip. Yes.
Oh my.
So you would actually buy it for the drip tip?
I am buying it. If you want to buy it, it is $79.99.
Pounds.
Pounds. Yes.
You're going to pay that for a
No.
China?
Hang on. Bear with me. I think it's It's $79. Ohms. It's on Ohms distro, and it's $69.99.
Okay.
Alex, hook a guy up.
And it fits on a mix.
And it fits on a mix. It's a 25mm RTA.
Oh.
So
Yeah, it kind of has to be with a dual coil deck.
Yeah, it's a big fella.
Does it definitely come with that drip tip? Or is
No, seriously, there is a second drip tip in there as well. But yes, it does come with that drip tip.
They just put that one in for shits and giggles, yeah?
No,
I thought it was just to show it off, you know.
Yeah,
Defo comes with it, yeah.
RTA, yeah, it definitely comes with it. Pictures.
Do you pay 60 quid for a drip tip?
I would pay 60 quid. No, you get the Atty with it.
Yeah, but you're not going to use that.
I might
Let's be
do.
honest.
Apparently it's called the Just Try It tip.
It is yes, yeah. Actually, it is. Grim has called it the Just Try It tip.
Alex,
because you need to just try it.
Alex, sort Chandler out on your next order. Sort him out.
Oh, from Ohms.
I'd like to just try it. I would like to just try it.
Really?
I'd like to try the tip. I'd probably sell it, but you know, for 60 quid.
You always just want to try the tip.
Yeah, I want to try just the tip.
You're not just buying it for the bloody drip tip, but yeah.
You drip tip? No, not drip tip.
Look, the drip tip sold it to me. Let's be fair. I took one look at that drip tip and went, "Oh, it's going to be mine."
Actually, Alex has a point for Chandler. 120 quid because it's the over 40 price.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, it's the other way. Yeah.
It's all right, Chandler. I'll order it for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, it launches in 4 to 7 days, according to Ohms Distro at the moment. So yeah, availability 4 to 7 days. I don't think. Yeah, you can't order it at the moment. There's no color options.
Who knows? Who knows with Andy?
So, but there we go. I think that's the only place you can get it from in
Are we
the
going to
UK.
do your last one, Chandler?
No, that's it. We'll leave it there. I think.
You don't want to do your dormouse?
Do you want to do it? Oh, go on
It's
then.
here.
Throw up the dormouse just because it was pretty. This is it. This dormouse, just because it is pretty. That is a is it a .IO?
Yeah.
Is it that one? It is a borrowed device of some
and
sort.
it's a Toro Mods engraving.
The engraving on it was in the engraving on the door.
Looks like acid etching to me, but hey.
Yeah.
And that logo is Toro Mods, a Spanish model.
Okay. It was very pretty, being on a clear door with that engraving as well. I just saw that and thought, that's nice, that's pretty.
You know what? I've
That's
actually
awesome.
thought of something. We actually part of what Lindsay does. She does glass etching on like gin glasses and stuff like Dad and Grandma and stuff like that. I wonder how the acid that she uses would react on a billet box or a G10 door or
Perspex. The clear would it work on a clear Perspex? Well, they're not Perspex, but you know the clear plastic doors. Would it still work on that?
I'd imagine so. I'm curious now.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy you a pair of doors if you want to give it a go.
You see,
There might be
the thing
SXK doors.
The design we'd use, I'd have to test the fluid because what we'd use to etch, we'd use like a vinyl, and we'd cut the vinyl out.
Oh yeah, and then you stick the vinyl on, then you put the liquid
and then
over.
we'd etch. I just need to make sure that the etching fluid doesn't eat the vinyl, or I'd have to order like a metallic vinyl or something stronger to. Thanks for that egging on.
That could be good. Yeah, he's on it. He's on it.
There's my list. I'm going to add it up there.
Billet box, clear perspex, billet box doors, acid etching. Because you'd do it on the inside, wouldn't you? You wouldn't do it on the outside. You'd do it on the inside, inverted.
You see, it depends what the inside of the.
Oh, you have your first offer for donor doors.
Yeah, sure, please. Yeah. Let me know. Yeah, please. But drop me a PM, mate.
I think on that note, we are at the closing arguments, as they say. Thanks for tonight, guys. As always, enjoyable. Everyone watching, check out the virtual Vape Expo, the Voxpo, the next 3 days. At least check it out just one of the days. You don't have to be there, but you know, at least then you've been there. And if it was shit, it was shit. But,
I've done a quick check. 10 o'clock AM, 10 AM CST is 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
UK time. So yeah, it starts at 4 in the evening.
Cool.
So,
and on that note, and are we are presumably back on Friday with just random hangout.
Yeah.
We're gonna post it in the group.
Maybe we'll even. No, that would be dangerous. I was going to say maybe we'll broadcast the meet, but
let's see what the mood is
see.
on Friday. But at least it's gonna be
hang out. We'll have something.
We'll have a beer on the and mourn over no quiz, and then we'll have a laugh and just chill out.
Sounds fun.
We will let you know more in the group on the post. And other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching over at YouTube. As well.
Can you hurry up and run the credits? I really need a wee.
And yeah.
I'd like to say thanks to my mum and thanks to my dad. And
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, Mark.
Adios, motherfuckers. Zoom link incoming. It's crashed again.
VTUK.